The first Descendant is getting its brand new August update. I'm going to go over everything we know so far, including some brand new information. Additionally, we might have some new leaked skins that might come out with this August update. We got to go over some additional details from beta and even some removed features there, maybe with the potential of coming back. We'll do a deep dive on both Luna and Alt Volby's module modification system, as well as a whole bunch more. What's up, world? It's Utopia back in another video. Today we're checking out all things the first Descendant. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. What is going on with the August update? We'll get into some of the maintenance stuff as well as what's happening there. So if you didn't know, the August update did get pushed up a day, and actually theoretically this is happening July 31st, although in some countries this will still technically be in August. However, we do have this server maintenance notice here. So starting on 7/31, we are going to be experiencing a server maintenance. The game will become unavailable from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. PST, which would be 2 a.m. to 7 a.m. CST, or 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. EST. Again, maybe I'll leave a time converter down below if you want to see those times. They do say here that the details and that time are subject to change. With a bigger patch like this, that definitely might be the case. We also have some additional details here like the pre-season content update as well as the fixing of game errors. Although this maintenance is not directly tied to the new update. They will have further details on the 7/31 hotfix 1.0.5 announcement. This is just for a pre-season content update and not for the seasonal content update itself. Seems like this maintenance is just gearing up for that hotfix. When we do get an update on that, I will be sure to update you guys or put a pinned comment down below. Now we have gone over the roadmap, but I'll go over it very quickly. We have two new Descendants, new Ultimate class gear, a Descendant and a gear buff, as well as a new intercepted battle against the Colossi boss called Gluttony. Now technically it isn't two new Descendants, it's just the one new Descendant, but we do get a new Ultimate class one, which is that brand new Descendant Luna, as well as getting new Ultimate Volby. Now they have shown off mostly for Volby here. We do have both of her skins, the Ultimate version as well as what looks like a premium version of the skin. So you do have two versions there if you want the premium version or the Ultimate version. Now additionally, we do have some new details around Volby as well as Luna's modification and module system. This has officially been put out by the first Descendant Twitter account, where they first jump over to Luna's modification system. These again are exclusive to her, where she has something called Nimble Footsteps. This will make Luna an even more efficient support Descendant with enhanced skill range and mobility. So it seems like she'll have an additional chance at adding even more skill range, or essentially she'll have a modification system that is better than any of the skill range modules that we have as of right now. She also has something called Noise Surge that will transform Luna from a support Descendant to a powerful combat dealer. So it seems like not only will she be a support agent here, support Descendant, she will also be able to transform using this Noise Surge, allowing her to actually deal out and dish out damage. Now Ultimate Volby does have some different modifications here. She's had other modules named similar to this, but this one is called Spiral Tidal Wave, where she can modify the bubble bullet into a projectile that flies into a straight line and extracts the impurities of Gluttony. Instead of it bouncing around chaotically, this will make it so that you can send it in a straight line. Seems like a lot of people have been asking for that, and yeah, so hopefully that change there will help a lot of people if they can get that module. Or of course, just getting Ultimate Volby having that option. She also has one called Hydro Pressure Bomb. She will leap forward and deliver a powerful finishing blow to enemies around the landing area instead of a plop plop. She already has a lot of stun mechanics. If you didn't know, some of her things can actually stun, where she does transfer through to another area. That ability will actually allow you to stun other enemies. This one seems like another stun ability there, or changing this module into a stun. Really cool mechanic there. I think Volby's really great for those stun mechanics on those mini elite bosses. I wish this applied to some of the major bosses with the 3 orbs, or at least the orbs of immunity, sometimes 5. Maybe this one does here. I would really like to see that, as that would give Volby a nice support mechanic there. But those are her two ultimate modification systems there. Now jumping over, we did actually have a dev talk that went over some of the upcoming stuff happening with August 1st. Now they're currently working on a few things here. I believe this first part here was talking about a hotfix that happened back then around the dev talk. It was over about 25 days ago. They went over here about PS5 optimizations and server stability. Again, I'm pretty sure that already happened. But next up here, they say they're going to catch numerous bugs and finding the cause for crash cases. They've already addressed this one too, which was the beta test and Twitch drop reward distribution problem. They did fix that. They're also going to work on some open API and in-game data. I went over this before, but you can actually look up a lot of different first Descendants, so it seems like they're even going to make it even easier to do that, or better to do that. They're preparing gun sound improvements, which I do know will be coming with this hotfix, or at least should be so. And they said there's many more that will come later. They're going to let us know on that overall. I think the biggest one here is the open API and the in-game data being trackable. We also had some news about the dev team with the one-shot Glay build and the mod swapping. So they did go over this with the hotfix 103. However, this is going to be coming with the August 1st update. They are planning to remove module swapping, or at least adding something there that you can't module swap. Probably going to have that where you can't change out mods in combat, or at least you can't do that in the Colossi battles. They want the skills, weapons, and modules and external components to be the part of the strategy and not you mod swapping. So that one-shot build there for Glay might be a little bit less one-shotty. Although, like this comment pointed out, even without the mod swapping, you'll still be able to kind of play into it because it played into a different module itself. It's actually the demonic modification that dealt all the damage anyway. So not being able to swap in massive sanguification, that doesn't really matter too much here. We'll have to see how that plays out, but it seems like for the most part they just want to remove mod swapping, or at least the need for it. I also finally want to jump over to what we might be seeing for the leaked skins. Now, a lot of these skins were shown off during beta, but it is kind of a notion that we might be seeing these for the new skin update, as these are the ones that are currently done. They were showed off in beta, at least some of these. The first one we do have here is for Glay. Again, this is probably just going to be a premium skin. Obviously, it's not tied to the ultimate version. We have another skin here for Jaber. An additional skin here for Bunny, like a pink bunny outfit with those bunny ears. And then last up, we have another variant or a recolor for that skin with Jaber as well. Again, these are just potentials. They might not be for sure, but since we saw them in beta or we saw them through data mining, a lot of these skins are already done. So you would think that they would utilize and bring those skins in now. We'll have to wait and see on all that if they do actually bring these skins into the game and use these. I feel like at least we're going to see one or two of these at least within the next update. We'll have to see if these come with the preseason content stuff, if they're putting it in there, or that maintenance that's happening tonight, or if this is going to come with the later 1.05 maintenance. Again, I'm sure they're going to swap out a ton of the stuff in the shop, so this might just be a small chunk of the new skins that we're getting. Moving on to some last minute mentionables. We do have this last minute mentionables here, but this animation was actually removed after beta. Ultimate Descendants had helmet animations during the beta, and these actually got removed to full release, so now Descendants don't have any full helmet animations there, or at least they don't lift up their helmet at all. There's a few things there. There might be some hardware limitations, as people pointed out here, or it might have been broken on other Descendants, and this might have been a low priority fix. Maybe we'll see it in the future if it's definitely requested, although again, this could be tied to just the Viessa. Again, someone pointed out here, maybe they're going to charge for this feature later. There was also the notion here that they removed the ability to recolor default skins. Again, some weird things were changed during the beta. That one seems like a bit of a cash incentive. Not sure why they removed the helmet animation from Ultimate Descendants, seeing as there's still a grind and cash incentive there for that. Again, maybe this is a feature they're going to work on later, or they couldn't get working entirely. I'd like to hear back on that and why this was. Overall, that should about cover for today's video. If you like and subscribe, and until the next one, deuces.